Alert follow-up tonight. Yesterday, we brought you the news that Joseph Hoek's next court appearance has been moved from Brookings back to Flandreau. Hoek is charged with first-degree murder and aggravated eluding for the death of Moody County Chief Deputy Ken Prorock. Attorney General Marty Jackley says the reason for the change is the attorneys representing Hoek have requested a change of judge, which was granted.
And I think the court system does a great job of this. We try to have the hearings in the county that a matter happens, and you can't always do it with scheduling. The court's dockets are fairly busy, but that was the reason, is there was a change of judge. He's available, so we simply moved it from the Brookings courthouse to the Moody County courthouse. Same date, same time. The same event's going to happen at that hearing as would have been anticipated at the other hearing.
And at that hearing on March 13th, Attorney General Jackley is expected to reveal whether the state plans to pursue capital punishment, adding that decision is being made as they continue to have conversations with family members and extended family members.